Fort Worth, they have a tornado. It activates everything. The only problem with that is the people on the other side of town, there's no tornado. I mean, that's the problem that they have. Where we would have is you would have these alarms all the time for many, many other reasons. So you have to overcome, you have to give a little bit, you know. The emergency managers are working right there online on the computer, and we are discussing things that we all vote on rather to go with, like in other words, do you go with a thunderstorm warning or do you go for watch? So there's all the reds that we got today. One of them was at 8:11 this morning and says the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. That was 8:11. That's right. That's after the fact. Okay.
I didn't get one.
See, the other one came out and gave us warning from 7:45 to 8:45. Yeah, what those are is those are set there to let people know if they're on TV. You see the alert on TV, scrolls across the bottom, that's the same thing. If you have a weather radio, you would get it at home. So that would be the best and most economic that you could do. And just have everybody, if you don't want to go to this, that, and yonder, you can have everybody get notified, because as soon as they're notified, you're being notified. And where we are is before those alarms are tripped. We're sometimes 5 to 15 minutes ahead of that. That's our goal. That's what we want to be. Not always being able to do it. The one this morning was not there 15, 20 seconds. I mean, we were even talking about starting to base down, and then all of a sudden, bam. And we had been talking about the whole area out there, and that's what we've been getting, because the base has a runway and it's flat, picks up speed. You got the lake, another thing that wind picks up speed, and then what happens? It runs into what I regard our cliff. The cliff that our water tanks are on and all that, it hits that, and then normally all hell breaks loose. And that's exactly what happened this time. And it did it, was that this spring or last spring when we had all of that? Had that survey team and that tore the roof?
This past spring.
This past spring.
Can you kill the AC?
Yeah, no lie.
It's winter time.
So, but anyway, sorry, but I wanted to answer all your stuff. Kind of give you an update. Be watching. It looks like it's going to be multiples. It continued to go that way. We're always in danger anytime that comes, but I can guarantee you that it all came together, and if something would happen, we can't stop things, but we can at least help things out. That's all I've got.
Any other department heads got anything? Any question by council for any department? Do we need to go on, number 20 is it?
I don't think you have anything, do you?
I don't have anything, I
No.
just verified
Nothing?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, at the end, maybe. Well, we'll start then, Johnny, you got anything?
I want to congratulate our parade committee, which I guess that's you two. That was pulled off of the three, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Whatever. Was a big success, surprising considering you had to move it due to weather. So, I mean, they were there till 8:30, still taking pictures.
Yes, I know.
Still did. Congratulations, and
Thank you.
hopefully the weather will cooperate more next year.
Oh, yes.
How
Thank
did the toys
you.
come out? Did we get any?
Yeah, we got some, yeah.
I know we,
Yeah, and I would echo the same thing, except of course it's more than just a parade, it's the Christmas tree lighting.
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
So I know that y'all have a lot more planned to be out there that had to get dropped, due to rescheduling, but it was very nice. I guess related to the first group that was here, some of that was presented as if we had been made aware of something and had turned a deaf ear towards it. I'm not sure why that's out there, because nothing has come to us about any of that, and that Lake Worth and other cities have done stuff that we haven't. I don't know where that was coming from, but we do need to think about, if there, if this, do we need to get any messaging out, I guess, about the incident?
I do, about what the penalty is for doing this.
And that kind of thing, because evidently there's some messaging out there that we're not aware of, that they wouldn't have thought.
we updated, I mean, they put out the press release about it as,
Yeah,
in a timely manner, so it's,
yeah, it's just something for us to think about, because it was a little surprising.
I'm glad they worded it correctly as street racing, because as a drag racer, it makes me fume every accident's a drag racing deal. They be out there drifting, well, he's drag racing, no.
I mean, Fort Worth had that huge one right there on one of those big intersections where they themselves blocked off people to go by so they could do those donuts. And right there on University and...
So, you want to see the illegal street racing, go out to Everman.
Yeah.
And that's where all of that started that you see on TV.
Yeah.
back behind the brewery or not?
No, it's across now, it's the other side. The brewery got shut down, it's on the other side.
Okay.
Not that I remember the brewery, but I went down at a time or two. Yeah.
I remember going out there in the sheriff department car and I thought, who are we gonna catch in these things, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like there was just like drunk driving used to be funny, became serious.
Yeah.
That's, the street racing needs to have that similar conversion,
Because these cars are fast, but they don't realize the Camaro you go by today without running the big block 55 that I built back in the 80s. Right from the factory, just put some tires on it and go. So these things are wicked. I don't know how this truck was so fast.
Get out there with a Hellcat or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, 800 something horsepower. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about just the 300 and the 400 horsepower ones. Just, technology is just incredible, and you can just go buy it. You don't have to build it anymore. So they are running this line up here at Ohio Garden Road and 183 at a rapid rate. I mean, there's several times I could have got a new car if I'd have had to just sit there and let them all go by.
Well, if you're coming down Ohio Garden, when that light changes, you better go right there, because there's only about time for one.
Yeah.
Well, get one or two cars.
The erratic change of it is what drives people insane, and so, yeah, they run it. There has to be, this kind of got off topic, but there has to be something that we can do with the red light system. And if you will, and all I hear is it's a lot of words, blah, 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 all that text, I'll do it. If you show me, head me in the right direction, I will start making it. We need blinking lights, we need everything, because people are so impatient in today's world, and they run that light, left and right, left and right, left and right. Well, all lights, it's not just that one, but when you sit there for 5 minutes and you have a 30-minute lunch break, it's not fun. You're tempted, but anyway.
Yeah.
Did you tell her?
No.
Did you tell her?
What?
That's only about a 7 or 8 year project that we've been working on.
I know, but what?
They said they wanted to do it, they told me 7 years ago, and I was thinking about
But
that.
tell me how, I will do it. I'll get it done.
The person that's in charge of it, they change it every 4 months, that person goes to another job, and then they put a new person in, a tax office over that.
Hey, I know how to take names another day.
Are we meeting on the 27th?
No.
Okay. That was my...
Turner, you got anything?
You got anything?